boy.
I have a feeling tomorrow I'm going to be really sore. Not just from this, from my granddaughter too, because she's wanting to hike. Uh-oh. So I'll be sore from this trying to hike with her.
Yeah.
Maybe hiking will work out the soreness
Hopefully.
from this. Yeah.
Well, there's no doubt I'm going to be sore.
Well, I rode, what, 6 or 7 miles the other day, and I felt it the next day.
Where did San Lorenzo Canyon get its name?
Well, it's St. Lawrence is what that is in English. And I am not real sure just how it got the name St. Lawrence. Teddy's got the right idea, a pillow on her saddle.
You know, I had a little Circle Y saddle. It was a gated saddle. It had the most comfortable seat in it. Really nice. And these, whatever kind this is, it's supposed to have a comfortable seat, but it's not. So I took Bob's pad and put it on my saddle.
Well, you think I have enough padding on my butt that it would...
Well, just that 2.5 hour ride in Corrales Tuesday. My butt was so sore coming home. I was ready to get off and walk.
I've been there.
Then where?
Getting off and walking.
Oh, yeah, my knee binds up. I have to get off and walk.
Whenever I rode, what was it, Shooter? Oh, I hadn't been on a horse, and we went on that 10-mile trail ride. I thought I was going to die.
10 miles is a long time.
What?
You rode Joker.
Yeah, that's right. I did ride Joker.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a long ride, 10 miles, even for when you're in shape. What do you see, cowboy? I see lots of things I've never seen. What do you
pretty, huh?
see?
You ride right over there to your left in front of those trees, and I'll take a picture.
Oh, hey.
Turn around so I can see something other than your horse's ass.
Oh, all right.
I think my horse's ass looks better than my face. So.
Come on, you're the one that should get over here, and then I want you to do that, dog. Stand still.
Get this one away from the tree.
Oh, lunchtime.
Food. Cowboy. Come on, buddy. Come on. Cool.
Okay, trade you places.
My daughter gave me a hat, a sun hat, and I put it on and I took a selfie, first selfie I was ever taken, to send to her, and it was awful. And then I pulled it down over my face, and I said, They've always said you can't fix ugly, but you can.
Get your head out of the picture, Sassy. There. Okay.
Shall I see if I can get Cowboy to hold still long enough to get y'all's picture now?
To do what?
To get y'all's picture. Y'all hold. I'll see if I can get him to hold still while I get y'all's picture.
Okay.
Go. I'll take it with mine. I'll send it to you. Is that okay?
Sure. Okay, come on, let's get over here by Nickel.
My friend has a horse named Penny, so we've got a nickel and a penny.
Poor old Nickel. She's a breeding stock paint. When she was born, Russell goes, geez, Mom, she isn't worth 10 cents. And I said, well, maybe she's worth a nickel.
And so that was it.
And she's been a nickel ever since.
I thought maybe it was the color.
Yeah.
No.
No, because my friend's horse named Penny it's the color.
Yeah. I had one I called Poppy that was a red Socorro.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Missy. Are you ready now? Okay.
Nothing else in there. Might as well put my cell
Yeah.
phone.
I wish I could say that. Boy, I'd love to be able to say that. Oh.
I always laugh at my mother. She said one day I looked down there and there was nothing there.
Well, my mom has great big ones, and my sister has great big ones, and my grandmother has great big ones, and it's not something I ever wanted.
No, no, they just get in the way.
Yeah.
Even my little ones get in the way. I had a friend who gave a clinic, and it was the couple that owned the Horseman's Voice. Was that the name of it? Nancy Gage, I think. And she was really big. And her husband went up, my friend's husband went up and told her, you need to get a better bra. My friend was just mortified. Sure.
No, we rode in all of those vehicles. Maybe when we rode up here.
See, I didn't know there was anything back there. Is it a tunnel or just a big cave? Amphitheater?
Circular amphitheater kind of thing, isn't it?
Oh, how neat is that? Isn't this amazing? Hi.
Pretty cool back in here, isn't it? It is.
You can see water where it's ran off the top. Wouldn't that be fabulous to see as a waterfall? Yeah.
Set down.
That is just... Somebody had a bonfire in here, a weenie roast.
Oh, that weenie picture is there. Oh, baby. Oh, what's that?
Oh. I need to get my camera out. Everybody has their camera out, taking a picture.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Whoa, whoa. That's whoa.
I like people in my pictures.
I do too. Bob is one that always wants to take just scenery.
I like people.
I do too.
Even if it's people I don't know. Just people.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's not funny. I mean, scenery's nice, but
What is?
Oh, I've got my knees bind up.
Oh.
I've had my left one operated on, and it's like it's dry.
Is it, do you have knee replacement? Or,
No, I had ACL replaced.
oh. Where are we going, cowboy?
I tore it in two.
Owie.
she's gonna have a blast if we get to camp right here.
Well, you can't go through it.
Oh, no, I won't
That
even
side
try.
entrance would be really nice. Yeah. You could bring your camp chairs to those fire pits and sit around the fire.
Yeah.
Lots of places nice.
Yes, it is amazing.
Cowboy's inspecting every nook and cranny. I don't know what he's expecting to find, but feels so good. Oh.
How to get old, Nicole?
It is not what I expected. That's
No.
for sure.
How called it the golden years?
It's the rusty years.
Somebody told me, an insurance salesman did. Called it the golden years. Well, cowboy, what is your head stall doing down there? It rains.
Uh-oh.
He managed to get him.
You should get it down around his leg.
Oh, did he really? You can unhook it from his bridle if that would make it easier. Oh, thank you. I didn't realize I hooked around his leg. Thanks.
Yeah, that might have been interesting to try to go on like that.
Yeah. Out on the mesa one day, he got loose from the trailer and he went out grazing, you know, and he would just stay just far enough ahead of me, you know, so I couldn't get him. But then he finally, the hind leg got caught in this, and then he couldn't go anywhere. He wasn't running from me. He was just standing out of reach.
Just stand right out of reach.
Mhm. No, just 'cause they're going that way doesn't mean we do.
Hey, Captain. Watch this, eh?
Oh, that breeze feels good.
Isn't that wonderful? Yeah, and the rest of the mountain doesn't fall down.
They did. Some people can ride into
Boy, that's what I do. I cheat. I have to. Otherwise, I'd be walking.
And if we could back right into,
She says, it's this way home, Mom.
Yeah, that way, Mom.
We're done, aren't we?
She's saying she's done.
Look over there. It looks like stair steps.
Way back in there.
Well, you went to ride that day 18 miles?
Yeah, that was a long way.
Yeah.
But oh my God, we got back in there, clear across the mesa and into the canyon. Oh, Jesus, it was gorgeous.
Things you never know are there.
I never knew that was in there. We just took off.
Yeah, we just took off from Peggy's house and went across under the interstate.
And you wonder how many people know it's there, you know.
The ranchers that have the land, probably.
Well, yeah, because we found a couple of water things, waters of horses.
Yeah.
That was something I forgot to get out of the bed of my pickup was the water tank,
With the what?
the water jug
Oh,
for water for the boys and girls.
you ever go out and camp, Teddy?
With horses, you mean?
Uh-huh.
We did once with Backcountry Horsemen. We were going to go again last year. Well, they do it quite often, but generally they do it on a weekend, and Bob has Sunday school and stuff on Saturday and Sunday. But year before last, we went to what they call Rendezvous, where all the chapters in the state get together.
Oh, yeah?
And we went up to Valles Calderas. That was so nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful up
Yeah. Last year they went to, I can't remember, somewhere down south. And we were almost all packed up, ready to leave. And Bob jumped off the tailgate of the pickup and hurt his foot. So
there. That's when he hurt his foot, huh?
yeah. So that took care of last year. So this year they're going to Resmadero. Do you know where that is?
So where?
Resmadero.
No, I have no clue.
It's up in the San Pedro Mountains, I think.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if we'll go or not. I would like to.
Do you know Dan Key?
Oh yeah, yeah, I know
I
Dan.
went to school with him.
Did you really?
And he's trying his best to get me into the Chihuahuan Desert.
Oh yeah.
That's the backwoods. What's his
back-
name? Simpson. Oscar?
Yes, Oscar Simpson.
Oscar Simpson. He sent my email address to Oscar, and Oscar's been on me now, trying to get me into that back. Which, I mean, it's not that I wouldn't like to join it. It's just that usually when they have rides, I just don't have the money. My truck doesn't get but about 4 miles to a gallon of gas when I'm pulling my trailer in the camper.
Oh man.
It's
Yeah.
a big old 460, and it just drinks gas.
We had never camped with our horses, and the only way we had ever camped was with tents, you know. And so when we went up to Valles Calderas, it was a real learning experience. We weren't prepared for what you need to do to camp out, you know.
Yeah.
We put our air, I think we probably told Wilda, we put a real thick, nice air mattress up in the gooseneck of our trailer, and I put, you know, like mattress pad and blankets on it. But what we hadn't counted on, this was in July, but it still freezes up there at night in July. And the cold air came up underneath and went right through that air mattress. We nearly froze to death.
There's nothing colder than an air mattress.
Yeah.
I believe you. And we didn't have we thought the trailer would be plenty warm, you know, so we didn't have a little stove in it, and we nearly froze our buns off. And Bob's really good about getting up early in the morning and starting the stove. You know, we have a little camper stove, and he'd get breakfast going, and I'd stay in bed until I just had to get up. So we have a lot to learn about it.
I'll have to tell Dan that I met you.
Yeah, I'll see. I talk to him quite often, so I'll have to tell him that I met
Yeah,
you.
we went to school together in Gattle.
Oh yeah.
I haven't met Oscar, but we spoke online.
This is where those other people were camped when we came up.
Yes.
Oscar is a talker.
That's what I hear.
Yeah. He talks and he talks and he talks and he talks.
Oh.
He's a nice man, but man does he talk.
Well, he would get along good with my mom. Yeah, I figured if nothing else, this would be okay for us to come to.
Yeah.
But I'd really like to do it in that little cubby hole.
Yeah, I think that's a neat place.
Yeah, they had a big old camp set up here. They had been here a while.
Yeah, they have.
Well,
The group is going to go to up in the Jemez. I can't even remember the name of the canyon now. On Saturday to clear a trail. I had planned to go, but I don't know if I'll be able to move.
When is your knee surgery?
The 2nd of June.
2nd of June?
Yeah.
And what are they doing in there?
Knee replacement.
Knee replacement.
Yeah. It's bone on bone.
So you'll be down for a while.
Well, I'm planning to be up in a month.
In a month, you plan on riding again?
I'm planning on riding in a month, yeah.
Awesome.
I hope I don't disappoint myself.
Oh my goodness. You think Mom is trying to kill you today? This isn't what I was expecting, Mom. You ought to know by now when they get in the trailer, they're heading for a ride. Of course, I think we surprised her that day that she left from the house. Usually it's only an hour or so ride. We rode. That one turned out to be one she wasn't expecting.
You think I'm kicking you, cowboy? I'm not.
I wish I'd have been using my head. Then we had got some pictures of Mom out here with Stacy and Regina and Alexis. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, you regret it when you don't take photos sometimes.
Yes, I did. As soon as I got home, I regretted it. Like, I don't know why I didn't take some pictures of Mother out here. Well, we can now tell everybody that Terry has been to San Lorenzo.
Now I can say I've been to San Lorenzo Canyon. Always wondered what it was like.
This is it. All in.
Like they'd never seen each other before, right?
Oh, sure. Well, ladies, you like your weight?
Oh, that breeze is
The good old New Mexico breeze.
good. Yeah.
There's something to be said for it.
Yes, and this one doesn't have dirt and sand in it.
No, it's purple in that rock.
5.75 miles.
it'll be a
11.4.
11 something on the way home.
Well, it's
5.7.
5.75, so that's 3/4. So it's 5, so 3/4
11.
miles, so it's going to be 11 and a half.
11.5.
So you have a GPS or what?
Yeah, I have a deal that logs
Oh, that's cool.
on my phone that logs how many calories we burned and how far we went.
The guy on the radio says you don't burn any calories riding a horse.
Bull.
That was kind of my comment.
Yeah.
Obviously, he might have been a passenger on a horse, but he's never ridden a
No,
horse.
he did, obviously not.
Cowboy.
My brother and sister-in-law got me a little sign last year for Christmas. It said, what was it? I got a horse for exercise, and so far my horse looks really good.
Yeah.
My butt is beginning to.
Talking to me?
Yes. It's got to hang in 5.7 miles.
Well, we can get off and walk around if you want to go back down to that other little cave place. And,
You really think I can get off and walk around?
well, that's up to you. I mean, but you got a rock there you can get on.
No, I'm good. Whatever
Are
y'all
you
want to
sure?
do. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, though. This is nice. Listen to the quiet.
You know, people think the desert is ugly, and it's because they don't look for it.
They don't look at it.
They don't really see it.
Yeah.
You know.
My aunt used to think that way, and when they were in Arizona for a while, she told me one time, she says, you know, I went on this ride. She said, it was absolutely beautiful. She said the cactus, those lizards, what are Gila monsters, and all. She said it was just absolutely amazing.
I love the desert. I love the mountains. I love the wide open spaces.
Yeah.
I love the big blue sky.
Yeah.
I was in Washington State on business going up to the peninsula, up to the tip of the state. There's a submarine base there. And hey, if you're going to pick a fight, then just don't bother. Anyway, on both sides of the roads, it was trees, 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 trees.
Couldn't see anything.
Yeah, I was so sick of trees, I couldn't believe it. And the other thing that I got homesick for was cowboy hats and boots. I mean, nobody wore them. And it was like, I'm getting withdrawals. Where are they?
Yeah. Well, when I go up to Idaho to Mom and Dad's, you drive up to the Priest Lake, and it's just, I mean, you come out to a meadow here and there, and then back into the trees, and a meadow here and there, you know, it's big timber, you know, and my aunt's daughter lives in Alaska, and her fiance came down for Dad's funeral, and John was like, this is just like Alaska.
Really?
Because it's up there, it's big timber, and you drive through it, you know, and then it opens up, and then it closes up, and then, you know.
We went through, can't remember what it's called, but it was in the state of Washington, over Washington on the west coast, and it is like a tropical zone, if you can believe that. And great big hydrangeas were growing wild alongside the road, but the trees just covered it like this for miles and miles and miles and miles. Yeah. And it's like, I want to see the wide open spaces.
Well, and I grew up in Idaho, and from October till April, you don't even see the sunshine.
Really?
It's cloudy 99% of the time.
I didn't know that.
And after living down here, I didn't go back there.
No.
You know.
I couldn't understand my daughter-in-law when they moved here from Boston, how she used to keep the wind. I mean, I said, open your window
Keep the
shade.
shades
Let them.
down,
Oh, her house was just so gloomy. Well, that's what she lived in. I didn't realize Boston was like that, but.
Well, anytime you get in a big city, nobody opens their windows. They all keep their windows shut
I guess
so they
that's
don't
true.
see, because their neighbors are right there.
Yeah.
You know, my neighbor right across there, she grew up here, and then she moved back to Maine or Maryland, and that's where her husband still is. And now she moved back here, and hell, she don't even step foot outside. She comes out, gets in her car, and then opens the garage door.
What? They just don't like sunshine?
Oh no, she don't want the sun to touch her.
Hey,
Cowboy, get those ears
what is
forward.
going on with you two?
She did me, so I let her back. Two of them are gonna get smacked.
Yeah.
That was my foot. But yeah, it's amazing to me. Now Mom and Dad don't have shades on their windows and everything because they live on a hillside and have a big meadow and everything there, and they look out and see the deer and the elk and
Oh, yeah.
stuff all the time. So once you get there,